Hello everyone, welcome back to ICT class. Now do not forget that in this wonderful class, we are going to be using our holy ICT notes and our Bible. So please bring out your holy notes and your pen. Now before we begin, we are going to be looking at our previous lesson. In our previous lesson, we looked at the computer software, and we said that the computer software are a set of instructions that tell the computer to do a specific task. Where we talked about the meaning of the computer software, we talked about the types of the software, which is the utility software, which is the machine. We talked about the system software, which is the operating systems, and we talked about the application software, which are your apps. And we also looked at an example of software like your WhatsApp app. We talked about the Opera Mini, Mozilla Firefox, Talking Tom, and so on and so forth. I guess in our previous class, we wrote a lot of notes and we have done our assignments. Do not forget to also add some app that you feel that is in your tablet that Mr. Samuel have not added. It is good we also work on our own. In today's class, we are going to be looking at using the computer software. Now, in the course of this lesson, we are going to be looking at how to get the software, how to use the software, and how to maintain the software. Now, some question that is running through our mind right now is, Mr. Sam, how can I install a software in my device? Mr. Sam, how do I use the software? And also, Mr. Sam, how can I maintain a software? Now, in the course of this lesson, all these questions in your minds, in your bright minds, will be answered. Now, sit back, bring out your holy notes and your pen to take notes. How do we get a software in a computer device? We are going to be looking at the computer device, getting a software in the computer device, getting the software in your Android device and in your Apple device. Now, in your computer device, software can be purchased at a retail computer shop. That is, you can buy it in the market, you can buy it online. And it comes in CD and in DVD. Software can also be downloaded to a computer over the internet. It means that you can just go to your internet. Maybe I want to download a WhatsApp app. I can just go to my computer and just download WhatsApp. And I will see a version to download and I will just download it. Once downloaded, setup files are run to start the installation process in your computer. It means that immediately as you download it, setup files are also downloaded with it and they are run. That is what we now install in your computer device. Now, like we said, if you want to download, just go to your web browser. You can even check from Google. Just type it. Just type anything you want to download, any app you want to download. You want to download a game in your computer. You want to download a software in your computer. Just go online and type it. Or you can decide to go to your retail store, any computer shop, and just tell them that you want to buy a CD, a software CD for this, a software CD for this. Your specification is what they will give you. So with that, you can get a computer software and put it in your computer device. Now also, we can also get an app in our Android device or in our Android tablet. Now, for us to be able to do this in an Android tablet or a phone, a software can be downloaded through something called a Google Play Store. Now, for us to have a Google Play Store, we must first of all have an account with Google, which is our Gmail account. Now, that Gmail account is signed into the Google Play Store, and voila, you are good to download. This is done by downloading an APK file. An APK means Android Package Kit. Now, if you don't want to use your your Play Store to download, just go to your Google on your Android device and type what you want to download, and make sure you add APK to it. Maybe I want to download a fighting game, maybe like Justice League. I will just go to my Google and type Justice League. But what will I add to differentiate that I want to download an app? I will just put APK. Now, when I add APK to it, it means that the computer will automatically know that I want to download an app. Now, after you have downloaded it, it is installed in the tablet and it can then be used. It's as simple as that. The first thing, know what you want to download. Just go to your Play Store, search for it, and press download. And it will download and install on its own. All you just need to do is go back to your menu and look for the icon. And remember, we discussed icon in our previous class, which are some symbols that we can use to identify a software. Just look for the icon and you are good to go. Now, the third way to get in our device, to get a software in our device with the Apple. Now, the first thing we should do is to tap the Apple Play Store. Now, the Apple Play Store is always a round blue background with an A on it. That's to tell you there's an Apple Play Store. Now, when we tap the Apple Play Store app on our home screen or in our menu, we'll go to browse or search for the app that we want to download, and then we tap the app. Tap the price, because most of the time in Apple, there's always a price tag attached to it to get it, or you might just sign in with your Apple ID. And when you do that, you will be able to purchase or get the app. Now, if we look at the top of our screen, we will see the symbol for the Apple Store. Well, it's an A symbol that shows that it's Apple Store. When we just click on it, or if we look at the Apple tablet that is on our screen, if you look at it closely, you see it's also there. That is how we can get it. Now, the next is how to use the computer software. It is very, very simple. Once the software is already installed on our computer hard drive or in any of our device, the program can be used anytime, but just by finding the program on your device. Like I said, just look for the icon. If you want a football game, for instance, you already know that the icon must be either a player playing football or a ball. Now, the icon for WhatsApp is a call sign, a green call sign. Now, any app we want to download, even before we download it, you will even see the icon or the picture placed by the side, so you will know the picture already. So after you have downloaded it, you can find it anytime. In a Windows computer, a program icon is added to the start menu or the start screen. So it means that when we just put on our computer, the first screen that we see, the desktop screen that we see, you will even be seeing the icon appearing there, depending on your version of Windows. Now, also, how do we maintain our software? Like I said, it's also very simple. After the software is already installed in your computer, it may need to always be updated to fix any found error. Now, this is the work of the utility software, like we have discussed. They help to fix errors. Now, it is always important that you update your software. Now, why do we update it? Update means that there is a version that is higher than that. Now, if you are still working with an old version, it may not function properly because it is already outdated. Now, I'm going to be using a car as an example. In the past years, let's say a 2002 model of a car may not have GPRS. It may not have Bluetooth. It may not have some function like Google Map. Why? Because it is old. At that time, they were not those functionalities that were placed in the car. But a 2020 model of a car, you will find this thing that I just mentioned. You will find a GPRS, you find a Google Map, you find a Bluetooth, You will also find some functionalities that you may not even want to even touch the boot of your car before it opens. It's just one button. Or some of them even use remotes. Some of them you don't even need key to your car. It's just to press a button and your car is working. That are updates. Now, in a software, it is also important that we update our software so that errors can be fixed. Updating a program can be done using a Play Store. So what you have to do is just to go to your Google Play Store, your App Play Store, or you can also go to your Microsoft Store in your computer. When you go there, they will tell you that look at some of the app or some of the software that are outdated, and they want you to update it. Now, when you update this software, your computer will even work smoothly. It will not be seizing. There are some of us, our device, our Android tablet, when we want to enter some app, you see it will load before it works. Some of them, even our computer, our Android tablet will be very slow. And when they are very slow like that, it means that your device is outdated. So it's just need for you to go to your Play Store or your Apple Store or your Microsoft Store, then you get the update. Once updates are installed, any problem that may have been experienced in the program will no longer occur. So you see, it is as easy as anything. Just what you have to do is just a click, and your computer, your softwares are working properly. Now listen, using and maintaining software is much more easier. Just follow the step that Mr. Samuel have mentioned below, I've mentioned before, and you are good to go. Thank you very much for this wonderful class. Do not forget to do your assignments, because in our next class, I'm going to be calling some names of people that have not done my assignment. So please do not fall in that category, because I know we are wonderful children and you are all my people. Stay safe. See you in our next class.